A lot of people have sent me questions about what Pennsylvania is doing for law graduates who are unable to sit for the bar because I believe it's been postponed from the last week of July to, I think it's the first or second week in September. It's normally given in July, and the results usually come out in October, I believe. So what's happening is Pennsylvania is allowing law graduates who have registered for the bar exam, who would have otherwise sat for the bar exam, to practice on a limited basis under a supervising attorney who's been in practice for 5 or more years. And I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't see the point in it. I just believe that the state Supreme Court probably just didn't want to ignore these law graduates and look like they weren't paying attention to what was going on. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not really going to change anything as far as what they were going to be doing at work. It looks like when you read the order, they have to work under a supervising attorney, have to hold themselves out as a limited practicing attorney. They really can't do anything without the supervising attorney signing the documents as well. So I don't see it as any edge for these graduating law students who unfortunately are in this situation. I believe that they should have probably waited a little longer to postpone the bar exam, given the fact that it's in the last week of July. And right now, I think law schools are still in session until I believe it's the middle of May. So I don't believe the semester's even over yet. And typically you study for the bar exam, or at least I did. The moment you finish law school and you graduate, the next day you're actually in bar review. So it's kind of like not much of a celebration, your actual law school graduation. I hate to be the downer there, but really the focus is passing the bar. So for the next 6 or 8 weeks, you're pretty much studying. So right now we're all locked down anyway. It's a great time to study. I think the bar should have held off at least until maybe June and then waited. I don't know if that was even possible, but I believe the dates were probably locked in. The venues were probably already reserved. So I would have waited and maybe seen if there was a way of doing the bar exam with some conditions and spacing that a little further maybe. I think that would be the best solution. If you are a law graduate and you are going to do this, I would just caution you that if you begin working as this licensed limited attorney, just don't get too comfortable. I would really maintain that mindset of I have to pass the bar, and by working isn't the same as studying. I can't tell you how many people had this belief that because they had been working for an attorney or they had been practicing, I guess in the sense that they had done, worked on some active cases and worked on some high-level cases, that they had this inner knowledge that they really didn't need to focus that hard on the bar review. And I hate to say it, but a lot of those people were the people who ended up not passing the bar, because even though they were great law students and very intelligent people, they just didn't put themselves in that mindset. So I can't stress enough that if you are graduating law school and you are passing the bar exam is delayed, put yourself on that schedule still. So if the bar exam is going to be September or in September, I would block off that 6 to 8 weeks if you're able to do it. If you're able to study for the bar full time and not work, that is the best scenario. I think if full-time study, if you can afford it, is the best way to go, is the best way to guarantee success. Not that you can't pass the bar by working, but I believe it's a lot harder. I have all the respect in the world for people who pass the bar and work at the same time, but I know that, at least from my perspective, I would need to block off at least 6 to 8 weeks of full-time studying, at least 8 to 10 hours a day to pass that exam and be successful. That's just me. So if you are a graduating law student or a mother or father of a graduating student and your son or daughter is graduating and you have questions, feel free to give me a call at 215-755-9000 or email me at alfonso@gambonelaw.com. I'm more than happy to share my experiences. I wish all the graduates all the success in the world. I know it's a great time in your lives, but just keep the proper mindset. Know that the journey to becoming an attorney is not over, even though they are giving you this limited license capability. The bar exam is still a must. It's always the best to pass it the first time. I think it's a lot harder to the second go around. Your mindset is a little bit shaky from the first experience. So the best time to pass the bar is now, first attempt. I wish you all the success. I hope you're all staying healthy, and I'll talk to you soon.